Hi, I'm your dental implant educator, and I wanted to make this really simple video to show you what dental implant options are available to you. If you're watching this video, most likely you or a loved one are experiencing missing teeth, hard time eating certain foods, social anxiety, embarrassment about your smile, and even more than that. With missing teeth, you have to be really careful with bone density loss. In some cases, bone loss can be so bad, it can result in a collapse of 1/3 of the lower jaw. I'm here to tell you today that that doesn't have to be the case. Dental implants are changing lives all over this country, and we here are at the forefront of all things dental implants. So the next step is to find out exactly what the options are for you. All right, so let's get started with a single tooth implant. The old way of doing things is the dentist would actually grind down your healthy teeth, and then he would put a bridge in here to cover up the missing tooth. You don't want to do that. Why would you want to hurt healthy teeth? So, with dental implants, a post is put in place, and then a piece called an abutment, which is where the implant will sit, is screwed in. This way, you don't hurt healthy teeth. And on top of that, you also help maintain that bone density through a process called osseointegration. That's basically a fancy way of saying your jawbone thinks the implant is the root, thus maintaining that density. Now let's move on to option number 2. We're going to be talking about the implant secured or the implant retained denture. This is a phenomenal option for those who are missing all of their upper or lower teeth, and it's the most cost-effective. Don't know if you guys heard that little pop, and then again it just pops back into place. Did you guys hear that little snap? Well, as you can see here, this is very secure for those of you who have been suffering with dentures, been concerned that they're going to pop out when you're laughing or talking to friends, that you can't smile in family photos, or in gatherings, that you can't eat things like apples or even steak. This is a great option for you. Again, you can remove it so that you can do things like cleaning when you go to bed at night. But it is much more secure than a traditional denture, and again, a phenomenal option for those who are trying to save a little bit of money. All right, third and finally, we're going to talk about the fully fixed arch. This is your top option when it comes to dental implants. The fully fixed arch is the closest to your natural teeth. You're going to regain almost all of your biting force. And with today's technology, we can make these teeth look as much like your natural teeth as possible, all the way down to shade, shape, and color. With the fully fixed arch, these aren't coming out, unlike snap-ins. These are only being taken out by the dentist to put them in, or another implant specialist with the fully fixed arch. Not only do you get almost all your biting power back, but you literally don't have to worry about what you're eating anymore. On top of all of that, this is the closest thing to your natural teeth, preserving all your bone density and eliminating the issues that come along with that. So these are your options, ranging from the single tooth implant to the snap-in denture to the fully fixed arch. I hope you found this video helpful. Now the next step is to fill out the evaluation below. You'll receive some pricing information, and as soon as we receive it, we'll be reaching out to you. We look forward to meeting you soon.